my name is Joe Lewis. I'm from East Milton, New Jersey. It's right near Princeton area, Philadelphia. Philadelphia's like 30 minutes away. But what I do in the fighting game community, I play Street Fighter 4, but I also dabble in other games. Like I play Cross Tekken casually and Marvel casually. I got into it kind of by accident. When I was at my community college, they had a bunch of Smash players playing literally all the time. All they would do is just play Smash like 24/7 at my community college. And I got into it and I started playing that kind of seriously with them. And then I saw people with a bunch of arcade sticks playing Street Fighter 4. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So then I got into that, and then they told me like, yeah, Super's coming out. You should play when we play Super. I was like, cool. So I started playing with them. That's sort of how sort of snowballed to then me playing Super full time. So why T.Hawk? It's actually kind of funny. When we were me and my friend Antonio, when Super came out, day 0, we were testing out Ultras. And we spent about 2 hours trying to figure out what T.Hawk's Ultra was because we didn't know how to do 2 circles at the time. So after we figured it out, we were like, this is the most racist thing ever. So I was like, okay, that's really racist. And I'm a scumbag. So I want to hit people with that because it's funny. And then after like, I don't know, a month of me just really just trolling Street Fighter, I started taking it a little bit more seriously and realized that T.Hawk is a pretty solid character. I mean, I complain about him a lot because he's really bad. He's still really bad, but at least now it's better than it was before. I think New Jersey's community of players, they're very, very good, but the problem is we're split. We're kind of like a condensed California because we have North Jersey players, Central Jersey players, and South Jersey players. But the problem is the difference between North, Central, and South is more than 50 miles apart. So it's kind of difficult if I want to say play Marlon Pie, who's up in North Jersey, I'd have to drive like 50 minutes up north just to play him. And then if I want to go on to the South Jersey players, I want to go all the way down there to play them. So it's like we're all really, really strong, but I think it's just a matter right now just getting our names out there because we have a lot of strong New Jersey players, but unfortunately for whatever reason, they don't play out for, I mean, the reasons are endless. But I mean, it's okay, but it's just a matter of the good players that we have in Jersey playing out because we have really strong character specialists and really strong players in other games. But people don't know that because New Jersey never gets any attention. I hope it changes though. If I could make the scene better, and I have a lot of ideas in my mind, but it would be kind of cool to find the middle ground between all three and say, we're gonna have casuals here on this day all the time. Not all the time, but every once in a while. Because I think what we need to have is more events that are sort of in between all three of us. And it's getting better because there's a lot more events coming out, a lot more events appearing, but it's always kind of tricky. But I mean, perfectly, if it was up to me, I would just hold like dollar tournaments at my house. But unfortunately, I have a cat that hates people, so I don't want my cat rocking everyone's world. Cats are terrible. I think the top 5 players in AE for Jersey, there's Marlon Pie is definitely, no specific order, but definitely Marlon Pie is up there. I actually really like K-Hunter's play. I mean, he sort of dabbles with other characters, but he's a really, really solid player. RE Fan, also from that same group, is a really solid player. Who else is from Jersey? I really like Katamari's play. I mean, he's more of an organizer now, but he's still a really, really solid long player. And I think for like the 5th, I think any character specialists, because I think in Jersey, we have the best stubborn character specialists that just stick with their character no matter what. Like they could nerf Seth till he's unplayable, but you'll have that one guy in Jersey that plays him and he's still godlike. And that's the thing, like, really, in New Jersey, it's always up for grabs because any day, any one of us could take it out. Like today, I played Marlon Pie and I beat him, but then he beat me in grand finals. But then reverse, it just goes way back and forth. That's the thing I like about New Jersey is that even though we're so separated, we're still really strong players.